Tell me about yourself. Hi, my name is Alex Troutman. I am currently a junior at Temple University seeking a degree in risk management and insurance. I, in the spring of 2013, I switched from a psychology major to a risk management and insurance major while still pursuing my minor in psychology. The primary purpose I made the primary reason for this change is due to the dynamic nature of the insurance industry. The insurance industry is constantly changing and evolving with new legislation such as Obamacare, which is extremely intriguing to me. For instance, if you look in the Wall Street Journal week after week, you'll see updates on Obamacare and the individual mandate that took place on October 1st. Another reason why I chose to make the change to a risk management major is due to the overall significance of insurance for society. Businesses and firms would not be able to exist had insurers not been there to back their losses, nor would they be able to survive. Two values that I pride myself on are honesty and dedication. When given a task or a question to answer, I'm not going to report back to you with a simple answer just to suffice the question. I'm somebody who's going to dig deep and find an answer that I strongly and truly support. If a task or a job becomes difficult to handle, I'm somebody who can remain persistent and drive through those obstacles through dedication and commitment to completing the task at hand. At Temple University, I'm involved in a student professional organization called Gamma Iota Sigma. Gamma is for risk majors and actuarial science majors, and on a weekly basis we get to hear lectures from professionals in the industry about different occurrences that they've been through throughout their careers. These experiences have proven to be extremely valuable for me because I've gained insight on what the daily insurance world truly looks like. In the future, through Gamma, I hope to obtain an officer position in the committee that I'm involved in. It's called the Risk Management. It's called the Risk Management and Career Development Committee. Tell me about a significant accomplishment. Here at Temple, since I've been here at Temple, I have maintained a GPA of 3.62, which I attest to hard work, dedication, and persistence. When I made the switch to a risk management major, that semester I took on 6 classes, which totaled 18 credits. And following that semester in the summer, I took 2 classes while working over 40 hours a week. This semester, I'm currently taking 17 credits, and I joined Gamma Iota Sigma, and I also took on a new job at an Annie Ann's as in a customer service position. And at Annie Ann's, I've learned how to interact with customers and team members on a daily basis, and also I've learned how to promote food safety controls throughout the facility. This semester has taught me that I can always drive to do more and add more to my workload. Another significant accomplishment that occurred prior to college was me being the captain of both my high school basketball team and my lacrosse team. And through these leadership roles, I learned how to be a great team member and how to work with others. I used lots of idealized influence to obtain these roles, and then individualized consideration. Throughout the course of the seasons, I would constantly pull teammates aside and give them words of encouragement if they had not been performing well. For example, there was one kid, he was a freshman my senior year. He came into the season extremely out of shape and really discouraged about his future with the team. And for the first 2 weeks during the conditioning period of that season, I actually stayed with this teammate, and we put in an extra half an hour each night working on cardio and physical fitness. And I was extremely pleased and rewarded to see this individual at the end of his high school career. He was one of the better players on the entire team. Interacting with teammates through these leadership roles has taught me how to incorporate transformational leadership into my life. Tell me something you've learned in class. In class, I've learned the ins and outs of transformational leadership, which I just touched on. I learned about individualized consideration and idealized influence, and how I've already manifested them in my life through those leadership positions that I spoke of. Currently, I am working on a project called New Shoes with 5 other team members. And beginning at the beginning of this project, the group leader was very absent, so I had to use individualized consideration and and take her aside and personally reach out to her so that we could get the team back on track. Upon doing so, the team and this individual felt that I should become the leader, so I am now in a leadership role for this group project. Throughout my leadership and organization class, I have learned the true value of teamwork and the ins and outs of what a team really means. I've also learned about setting smart goals for organizations, and I've actually done so personally. Smart goals meaning specific, measurable, achievable, results oriented, and time based. So I try to implement SMART goals into all of my future goals. We also completed a group project in my leadership and organization class, which taught me how to not only be a leader, but also the importance of being a diehard when it comes to participation. If you're a bystander and you're letting things go by and you're not engaged in them, then you're truly not going to get as much out of the activity or out of your team in the long run.